Fia! Game card Fia. Mas modified game card Fia that's kind of like a bit of a no-nipple. Come on.
Sonic returns to the Ark with one of his limiter rings in hand, the only thing that Sonic could salvage from the situation, and gives it to Rouge as something to remember him by. Now again, these rings were never established to do anything special at this point in the series, but I can't help but wonder, did Shadow end up removing one in order to muster up enough strength to do that last Chaos Control? Is that why one of these were left floating in space for Sonic to pick up? I mean, it would explain why he was left exhausted at the end where Sonic wasn't. Maybe Shadow knew that there wouldn't be enough Chaos energy between both him and Sonic to perform such a large feat, and the only way to actually do so would be to remove one of his limiter rings to unlock that extra bit of energy. Shadow used a secret technique of the history of the
Anybody has. And there we go. Everything must lag on.
So it's time to give the people what they want. By popular demand, this week we're looking at the history of the Sonic booming Decepticon who isn't convinced he's on the right side.
Which items would you take? Your local wizard asked you to help him clean his castle. You were annoyed at first. You did such a good job that he actually decided to make you a gift. You can now choose 2 ridiculously overpowered items to take. 1, a magic piece of paper. Once you take it, a message from your future self will appear there. To be more specific, from yourself from 20 years into the future. I know you're probably thinking, oh Joe, but isn't this a paradox? OMG, it's a paradox. No, it's not. Remember what I said? Paper is magic. Just accept it. 2, a powerful stone that can uninvent any technology in the world. This technology cannot be reinvented for at least 100 years. What if the world never invented gunpowder or nuclear weapons? Or if you're especially evil, you can even uninvent the internet or cats. 3, the clairvoyance glass. It allows you to see any place in the entire universe. You won't physically travel there, but you'll be able to see literally anything you want. Yes, you can even record it. You can help science a lot by taking photos of distant planets or see
I don't know we can make out of it.
if you're feeling evil today. 4, the law scroll. It makes it possible to commit a certain crime for the next 100 years. Crime is up to you. 5, $1 trillion. My superpower is money. Now tell me, which items would you take? Your
What? It's also money.
Badasses of History, Part 20. During the Sandy Hook school shooting in 2012, 27-year-old elementary teacher Vicky Soto died a hero while saving her students from the gunman. After hearing gunshots from outside, she quickly hid her first graders in the classroom closet and refused to hide herself. When the shooter came to her room, she told him that her students were in the gym, after which some of the kids ran from their hiding spots in a panic. The shooter opened fire, but Soto shielded the children with her body as they escaped, saving 11 young lives while sacrificing her own.
That is really well. Why? Because you know why she's one? What? She saved her.
And not her.
She's a great teacher.
You forgot I'm recording?
Her name is Sterling McCoy, Henry Archer, District Law.
Archer, my favorite thing about you, among all of my favorite things about you, is how when you want something, you just kind of stare at me. And I think I know what you want, Bug. I think it's breakfast. You've got a crumb in your whisker, Archer. How did you get a crumb in your whisker? That's the most fat kid thing you've ever done. This and the time that you pressed your nose up against the treat store window and started fogging up the glass. Those two are tied for the most fat kid thing you've ever done. But I don't have that one on video. whisker on video. I love you so much.
So this broke college student got into a really prestigious acting program at Oxford one day, but just couldn't afford to go. Since his dream was to become an actor, this was a life-changing opportunity, and he was devastated to have to miss it. But that's when his acting teacher at school simply told him not to worry. Since Felicia Rashad was a very successful actress herself, she's got one of her celebrity friends to pay for her students who couldn't afford the program. But although this kid was ecstatic, it was only after the program that he found out that it had actually been Denzel Washington who had helped him. Since Denzel had long been one of his role models, he was just mind-blown. But when he himself started acting as well, he never told the story to anyone since he didn't want it to seem like he was trying to use it. And after 20 years of hiding this secret, Chadwick Boseman finally met him.
Wait, the late Chadwick Boseman?
He alive. Ah, my ear.
The late rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. The guy who played Black Panther. Black Panther. Yeah, Black Panther.
Then he died.
Yeah, I know.
That he was one of the kids Denzel had helped pay for. Denzel simply said in response, "Oh, so that's why I'm here. You owe me money. I came to collect." And Chadwick later admitted that there would be no Black Panther without Denzel Washington. So this broke college student got into a really prestigious acting program at Oxford one day, but just couldn't afford to go. Since his dream was to become an actor, this was a life-changing opportunity, and he was devastated to have to miss it. But that's when his acting teacher at school.
Was originally released in the Japanese toy line
Thundercock.
1983 under the name Chat Robo. She transformed into an F-15 Eagle jet fighter.
I was not playing more than I thought you could go.
Part of the first year of the Japanese toy line in 1984, in which was also
Alright, let's buy some food.
Thundercracker was one of the very earliest Transformers characters for the profile was written as one of the original comics writers Jim Shooter and Danny O'Neill. He was characterized as being contemptuous of any creature flying, but also as eccentric. Also fully convinced of the rightness of their cause, but only stuck with them out of a desperate need for a sense of purpose in life. That said, Shooter and O'Neill initially ascribed this personality to Starscream. It was during later revisions that writer Paul Budiansky reattributed it to Thundercracker and gave him the special power to generate deafening sonic booms at will, which he used to sow terror among his victims. I joined the Old Spice Air Rescue Crew really to make a difference. I look around and see guys like this with flat, dry, dull-looking hair. It breaks my heart. Sometimes guys are going years using shampoos that were never designed for men, and the results can be pretty devastating. Yeah, we got this here just in time. Old Spice is scientifically crafted to help make men's hair look thicker, healthier, and more moisturized, with the perfect mix of cleansing and conditioning ingredients specifically for men's hair. So these guys will return back to the wild and make a full hair recovery. Just wishing it. Unfortunately, the individual wasn't fully convinced of the rightness of their cause, but only stuck with them out of a desperate need for a sense of purpose in life. Now, that said, Shooter and O'Neill initially ascribed this personality to Starscream. It was during later revisions that writer Paul Budiansky reattributed it to Thundercracker and gave him the special power to generate deafening sonic booms at will, which he used to sow terror among his victims. Now, unfortunately,
What grapes? I want to see what kind of made the grapes in there.
Decepticon wasn't explored in classic Transformers They're just both the Marvel comic and the animated series treated him as little more than a generic Decepticon goon. Just sort of there. Always around, but rarely doing anything significant. He never even once used his sonic booms in battle in the whole cartoon. The closest anything came to exploring his wavering loyalties was when he got into a short-lived argument with Starscream in the episode Fire on the Mountain, and contemplated letting the Autobot Skyfire wreck Megatron's newest weapon so that he could pin the blame on his fellow Decepticon. After 2 years in this limited role, Thundercracker was discontinued in 1986, which led to him being killed off in both the comic, in which he was scrapped by Omega Supreme, and in the Transformers the movie, in which he was injured in battle, jettisoned into space, and had his remains recreated by the monster
I
planet.
just realized, what? Look at this. You see that? You see that name? You see what? You see this? Awesome.
Yeah, Scooter.
Scooter, that you think is different.
Quickly killed once more by a cosmically powered Starscream. One further toy of Thundercracker was released in the original toy line, a non-transforming Action Master figure, which came with a jet that converted into a suit of armor Thundercracker would wear.
Bowser.
Strange about 1991, the figure was unsurprisingly a member of the Action Master Starscream toy. Famously, rather than Thundercracker's traditional, it was for some reason
I know about it.
golden mixture of pink, purple, and green. Thundercracker was his next sequel in 1997's Machine Monster, which rendered him as a small, super jet. The first incarnation of Thundercracker
Right side guy. Right side guy.
the original's classic commercial. Introducing Transformers Armada in 2003, this
Why is okay? Ain't that like doing with the black characters, like black side guy, black black Bardo? What? It's the fire one. Why is that?
I don't know.
That's so stupid. It's like including Mario. Yeah. Black Bardo, Black Yoshi. Who else? Metal Mario. Fly Bowser. Bowser Jr. Bowser. This is where I have all this. Morden. Donkey Kong. And that's all. Wait, hang on. And then Inkling Boy. Wow, wait. But yeah, I'm gonna play Birdo. I'm gonna try a Kamek.
That version of Starscream himself. Since the Armada cartoon was produced in Japan, this was how the toy was incorporated into its story, leading to this line of dialogue being inserted into the English language version of the show after Starscream got his new colors to reconcile the two ideas.
Starscream. Sound blast.
We operate as a team.
Sound.
We
Sound
believe
race.
greatness can come from anywhere.
Sock
The
the way.
flexibility to do it.
Hold up.
You look like Thundercracker. Armada Thundercracker got a makeover for the 2005 sequel series Transformers Cybertron, acquiring his own unique design distinct from that series Starscream, transforming into a Sukhoi Su-37 jet fighter. In this form, he appeared in the Cybertron cartoon, still very much a goon, but a
hang on, how did I get 6 point already?
He's up for a fight, and with a fondness for over-the-top, overlong attacking call-outs. But this eagerness didn't translate into a lot of success. Thundercracker spent much of the show getting his butts kicked, and in the sequence.
Oh, that's not a punch?
This eagerness didn't translate Tacnian call-outs. A memorably enthusiastic and goofy one. Always up for a fight, and with a fondness for over-the-top, overlong Tacnian call. In this one, he appeared in the Cybertron cartoon. Still very much a good, but a memorably enthusiastic and goofy one. Always up for a fight, and with a fondness for over-the-top, overlong.
No!
But
Oh.
this eagerness didn't translate
Oh, boy.
into success. Thundercracker spent much of the show getting his butts kicked, and in the series finale, he decided to give up the approach just so he could be on the winning team. Until his fellow Decepticons dragged him back to their side at the last minute. With his original design and regular presence in the
Huh.
cartoon, the
Oh, no.
Cybertron character was very much the exception to Thundercrackers in the 21st century.
Oh.
In the years that followed his
You
release,
don't want to try to get you.
Alright, we're back, and now we outside.
many other characters who have shared their design over the years as literal clones.
We got the beat, we got the
Clone
see
represented
but
the
I
aspect
need.
of Starscream's personality. Thundercracker was a self-aggrandizing egomaniac with only a brief role in the series that
No.
he and Skyward were hurled to
He's
a
a liar.
space.
He's a
A
liar.
full-size toy
No, I'm not.
Thundercracker was designed, but it was never released, with only a small-scale activator figure-up being sold at retail. The Thundercracker of the aligned continuity, meanwhile, had toys made in his image in both the Transformers Prime and Generations toy lines, but his only significant media appearance was in a single level of the War for Cybertron video game, which characterized him as a calm, intellectual scientist. So, yeah, while Thundercracker has maintained a reputation as a significant legacy character,
Didn't even bridge all the other.
regular presence in many iterations of the Transformers franchise than most. Outside of the atypical Cybertron Thundercracker, it's not really because he's ever done much, with his status being more a product of the fact that he originated in the brand's first year. He's an easy recolor to make, and he's part of a classic set of three that fans want to see completed each time a new toy of one of them gets released.
Yeah, I want to see a new Thundercracker, new Skyward, and new Starfleet.
But the spotlight on Thundercracker
You know what? I might do it with add-on. I could wait for an add-on. We might do it the way for an add-on.
What? Wait, point.
Yeah, the way for an add-on.
Comics when they launched in 2005, but it was IDW Publishing's comic books. Thundercracker was one of the first Transformers to appear in IDW's comics when they launched in 2005, but it was in the 2008 series Megatron that his atrocities to Decepticons.
I don't know this level from Mario Kart. Is that, you know this level right here? What? This board is...
Turning against his comrades, he saved the only nuclear bomb strike Megatron orchestrated. Injured by Skyward in retaliation for his betrayal, he proceeded to go into hiding on Earth, spending his time
We need a different phone now.
broadcasts, fascinated by the adaptability of the human species, unlike Transformers, who have been unable to change in Earth for millennia. In the years that followed, he became an ally of
No. Yeah, I can't believe that. Look at this. Look at this. This is actually important. Skyward does not know which side he's on. You know, if he's a Decepticon or... Yeah.
Against his comrades, he saved the Autobots from nuclear bomb striking Megatron and orchestrated.
Ahora they keep on doing it.
retaliation for his betrayal, we proceeded to talk about lightning on Earth, spending his time watching animated podcasts, fascinated by the adaptability of human species, Transformers, and locked in on the G.I. Joe.
Well, I think Smart Zone is better. It's not horrible.
You know that is a strange. Oh snap, I forgot. It don't work like that.
About the G.I. Joe Chuckles, and the comics came to an end. In 2018, with Thundercracker waiting to hear if he'd won the award for Best Screenplay. Other recent appearances by Thundercracker have included cameos by multiple robots wearing his colors in the Bumblebee movie, a recurring supporting role in the Transformers Cyberverse cartoon as one of the Decepticon jets under the command of Slipstream, and a new figure in the
I just had Goomba.
Siege toy line based on his Cybertronian mode from the original cartoon. If this toy will lead to appearances by Thundercracker in IDW's new YouTube comics or the upcoming War for Cybertron Netflix animated series, we don't yet know. But hopefully, writers will continue
You know, but whatever.
to work for them,
The anyone who is reading there.
which they did
We had Funkin' Clay School. As I did the Lucky TNT where I am. And this I now have an NBC that you will say you TNT, Lucky TNT.
working closely and constantly
And these NBC
with teammate Rock and Roll.
will also show you a book
Threats that
that you can write in. And this book is the Waypoint book.
find a way to restore his powers. From Decepticon Moot
And these NPC can be found in the Badlands and in the Grasslands.
not going away,
And inside the new update.
but whether or not he'll ever warp his way onto our TV screens again remains to be seen.
Simon says, upgrade.
Leave it on, leave it to the one places.
Simon says, limit your choices. Solo tienes manzana. You only have apples.
Yes.
No, gracias. Simon said.
He's in a Badland.
You beg, you plead.
I didn't see it. I made that to be. I made that to land.
It's finally time to give the people what they want
There.
by extremely popular demand. These are the basics on one of the greatest Transformers characters of all time.
And how many I have here?
Starscream.
Waypoint book.
The toy that would become Starscream was originally
Oh, I have that. There we go.
line Diaclone in 1983 under the name Jet Robo. It transformed into an F-15 Eagle jet fighter and was imported by Hasbro in 1984 to become part of the first year of the Transformers toy line, in which it was also released in two other color schemes as Thundercracker and Skywarp. The figure was retooled and recolored to create numerous other additional characters over the years, and from these beginnings, Decepticons who share a body type with
Oh, you know what?
Longest running staples of the whole
Hang on.
franchise.
I just want to show you something. Look at this map right here. Look at the map. What does it look like?
Oh, Yoshi.
Yep. Isn't that real? It's awesome too. That's kind of awesome. Well, how did I get 6 points already? Because I must.
Where's the sauce on? Now. I feel like that we finally in the shark in the first in the season. We do every season, but not Game Guys season 3 or season 4 or season 5 and season 6. Those are if you like those, well yeah. Anything else.
Longest running staples of the whole franchise.
I didn't put my clothes on.
As the Seekers.
Wait. What was that again? I forgot.
As characterized as ruthless, egotistical, upset.
Oh yeah, nah man.
Was to dethrone Megatron.
We went there last season.
Leader. Stars
Oh, it's not like that. I don't know.
characters of the Transformers animated series. From the very beginning of the show and all through its first 2 seasons, he was always there to plot against Megatron, openly criticizing his leadership and staging duplicitous schemes to seize command for himself.
I think we should interfere right here. Well, I'm sorry, is I really interfere right here? Bye! Oops, the wrong button.